Hello player, today we will analyze the match between Hikaru Nakamura with the white pieces and a Lastin with the black pieces. c4, c6, d4, d5, knight c3, knight f6, e3, e6, knight f3, knight from b, d7, bishop d3, d, captures on c4, bishop captures on c4, b5, bishop d3, bishop b7, kingside castling, a6, e4, c5, d5, queen c7, d, captures on e6, f, captures on e6, bishop c2, c4, knight d4, knight c5, bishop e3, queenside castling. This move was inaccurate, the best move was e5. For example, e5, knight f3, bishop e7. With a balanced game. Queenside castling. Queen e2, e5, knight f3. The evaluation became -0.2, this move was a mistake, the best move was knight captures on b5. For example, knight from d, captures on b5. A, captures on b5. Knight captures on b5. Queen f7. b3. With an advantage for white. Knight f3. Knight d3. The evaluation became 0.8, this was a serious mistake, the best move was king b8. For example, king b8. b3. Knight from c, captures on e4. Bishop captures on e4. Knight captures on e4. Knight captures on e4. Bishop captures on e4. Bishop b6. Queen captures on b6. Queen captures on e4. c3. With a balanced game. Knight d3. f4. The evaluation became -0.4, this move was a mistake, the best move was knight g5. For example, knight g5. Rook d7. Bishop captures on d3. Rook captures on d3. Rook from f, c1. With an advantage for white. f4. b4. Knight d5. Knight captures on d5. E, captures on d5. e4. Knight d2. b3. The evaluation became 1.7, this was a serious mistake, the best move was rook captures on d5. For example, rook captures on d5. b3. c3. With a balanced game. b3. Bishop captures on d3. c, captures on d3. Queen g4 check. This move was inaccurate, the best move was queen d1. For example, queen d1. King b8. Rook c1. Queen a5. Rook c4. Queen captures on d5. Queen captures on b3. Rook d6. Queen c3. Bishop e7. Rook c5. With a decisive advantage for white. Queen g4 check. Queen d7. Queen f4. Bishop captures on d5. Rook from f, c1 check. King b7. Queen e5. This move was inaccurate, the best move was knight captures on e4. For example, knight captures on e4. Bishop captures on e4. Queen captures on e4 check. Queen d5. Queen captures on d5 check. Rook captures on d5. Rook c3. Bishop e7. Rook captures on b3 check. with an advantage for white. Queen e5. Bishop e7. Knight captures on e4. Rook from h, e8. Queen d4. King a8. Knight d6. Bishop captures on d6. Queen captures on d5 check. Queen b7. Queen captures on b7 check. King captures on b7. Rook c3. Bishop b4. Rook captures on b3. f5. King f1. d2. Rook d1. King c6. This move was inaccurate, the best move was king a6. For example, king a6. King e2. Rook e7. Rook d3. Rook c8. Rook d5. Rook c2. With a balanced game. King c6. King e2. King d5. This move was inaccurate, the best move was king b7. For example, king b7. Rook d3. Rook captures on d3. King captures on d3. Rook d8 check. King c2. Rook c8 check. King b3. Rook d8. Bishop f4. Rook d4. g3. Rook d3 check. King c2. Rook f3. Rook f1. King b6. With an advantage for white. King d5. For example, Rook d3 check. King c6. b3. Rook c8. Rook d4. With a decisive advantage for white. Rook d3 check. King c6. b3. Rook b8. Rook d4. This move gives back part of the advantage, the best move was king f1. For example, king f1. Rook from e, d8. Rook captures on d8. Rook captures on d8. King e2. Rook b8. King d3. h5. King c2. Rook f8. f3. Rook e8. Bishop captures on d2. King c5. Bishop captures on b4 check. King captures on b4. Rook d5. Rook e2 check. King d3. Rook captures on g2. Rook captures on h5. King captures on b3. Rook captures on a5. g5. King e4. With a decisive advantage for white. Rook d4. Rook e5. King d3. Bishop c5. Rook c4. Rook captures on b3 check. King captures on d2. Rook b2 check. This move was inaccurate, the best move was rook b4. For example, rook b4. Rook from d, c1. Rook d5 check. King e2. Rook captures on c4. Rook captures on c4. King d6. Rook g4. Bishop captures on e3. F captures on e3. Rook h5. h4. h6. g3. g5. With a decisive advantage for white. That was a good move, he doesn't let the advantage slip away. Rook b2 check. King c3. Rook b4. Rook from d, d4. h5. g3. This move was inaccurate, the best move was rook f4. For example, rook f4. King b7. Bishop captures on c5. Rook captures on c5. Rook captures on c5. Rook captures on f4. Rook captures on a5. Rook captures on f2. Rook b5 check. King c6. Rook g5. Rook a2. King b4. With a decisive advantage for white. g3. g5. The evaluation became 4.7. This was a serious mistake. The best move was g5. For example, g5. King d3. Rook b1. With a decisive advantage for white. g5. h4. This move was inaccurate. The best move was king d3. For example, king d3. Rook b1. Rook c3. King b7. Rook d7 check. King b8. King c2. Bishop captures on e3. King captures on b1. Bishop captures on f2. Rook f3. With a decisive advantage for white. h4. g4. Rook f4. Rook captures on c4 check. Rook captures on c4. King b6. Rook captures on c5. Rook captures on c5 check. King d3. King c6. Bishop captures on c5. King captures on c5. King e3. White's victory. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your suggestions.